So as we get set for this women's round robin game, St. John Thundercats versus Canada U20, we'll get you up to date on what's happened with the men's D. The other games are completed on the other side. Here we had St. John Farm Team defeating Saskatoon Vipers. At the other arena here in the Grant Harvey Centre, the St. John's Minotauros defeated the Edmonton Knowlton Nashers, and the Bayview Blackhawks defeated the St. John Cask and Kettle Flames in the York Arena. So the semifinals are set in the men's. We'll get to that right after the anthem. All right, so just to complete that thought on the men's semifinals in men's D, finishing in first place, St. John Minotauros. They will take on the fourth place Edmonton Knowlton Nashers, and the 3-4 game will be between the St. John Farm Team, who finished third. Sorry, the 2-3 game, St. John Farm Team, which finished second, taking on the Bayview Blackhawks, which finished third. So Minotauros versus Knowlton Nashers, Farm Team versus Blackhawks. That'll come up this afternoon. Men's D. Here we've got a game between the St. John Thundercats and the U20 team from Canada. This under-20 team was scheduled to compete in the Worlds, the ISBHF Worlds in Slovakia. They were canceled. So they were invited to come here. The ball came right up on top of the goal, bounced back in front of the goal. Lunn had to be careful. It's Rachel Lunn in goal for the Thundercats. Team Canada, as you might expect, in the red and white, the Thundercats in the dark jerseys. Thundercats with a record of 2 wins and a tie in their 3 games. The under-20 team, same record. They sit atop the standings. This will be for first place in the women's B in the round robin. Good chance there for Uner Jeffrey, and another save made by Lunn. Wilson makes a move at the blue line. Wilson stepping in, had it taken off her stick at the last second by Crook. Another shot high off the glass, stays in play. Burpee to Crook. Crook backhands it out. Back to pick it up, Dahlstead. Keisha Dahlstead will shoot it in. Didn't get the center, that'll be a flooring call. So kind of nice that we end the round robin portion of the women's B competition with the 2 top teams meeting and first place on the line. In goal for Team Canada, number 72, Maggie Jones. The ball comes into Jones. She'll play it back behind the goal. Guy shoots it around the boards. Guy will pick it up behind her own net. Taken away by Champagne in front. Number 2, Champagne is a very dangerous player. We've seen her in a couple of games already. That shot right on goal. Bounced around. Jones stayed with it, made the save. Guy backhands it out towards the blue line. It'll get past everybody Trying to race to it first is Eaton, Hannah Eaton. In there with Levine of the Thundercats. Eaton got it out in front, shot. Somehow that missed from down low. Great chance for Allison Thomas. Our first look at the under 20 team. That's knocked down the hand. First touch by the Thundercats, so play continues on. As I mentioned, first look at Team Canada here at Arena 1 at the Grant Harvey Center. It's picked off, brought in by Canada. Simpson over on the right side. That was to Vigneault Sargent. Vigneault Sargent shot off a stick, comes here to the near boards. Simpson played it behind the goal. Vigneault Sargent. She'll go into the corner, come up with the ball. Team Canada getting in a change. Vigneault Sargent with a shot that went off of Dumas. Mounier Jeffrey with a shot that comes all the way out to center. It'll be kept in. Simpson's got it for Canada. Simpson with a shot. That was blocked. Comes right back to Simpson on the backhand. Penalty coming up to St. John. Team Canada player had the stick knocked out of her hands. Vigneault Sargent. So the penalty against St. John. Bork will go for slashing. 11:11 left to go. 4-minute penalty. So 4-minute power play for Canada. Harishko won the faceoff. Back to Guy. Quick shot, blocker save made. Guy couldn't stop it at center, so she's got to go back into her own end to recover it. Takes it from Jones. Picked off by LeBlanc, sent back down the floor. Faulkner jumps off the bench for Canada. It was tipped. It'll be kept in over at the far point by Faulkner. Shot by Guy goes wide, was high in the air, out in front of the goal. Lund had to be careful, diving out. Finally covers it and holds on. Team Canada will change up their power play. Heyman. Here, Jeffrey. Irvine. Faulkner. And Thomas to complete the 5. Faulkner shot it in front, save made by Lund. She's got it into Trapper, no rebound. Maya Irvine bring the ball up for Team Canada. She'll get it back. They've gained the zone. Here's Faulkner. Back to Irvine. Shot by Thomas is stopped by Lund. Over 2 minutes left to go in the 4-minute slashing penalty. Guy puts it towards the goal. It goes into the corner. On it first, Herishko. Thomas. Right in front is tipped. Big save made by Lund. Great chance for number 47, Vigneault Sargent. She was able to tip it right in the crease, and Lund came up with a big save. Hannah Eaton into the slot. Weak shot, save made by Lund. That was Herishko with the opportunity, and Lund looking very confident in goal so far for St. John. Under 2 minutes to go now in the power play. Meredith Herishko take the face off for Canada. She wins it, comes back to the point to Guy. Jamie Guy with a shot. Everybody scrambling for it in front of the goaltender. St. John get a stick on it and send it the length of the floor. Guy goes back to get it from Jones. Guy walking it up the floor. Goes to the right side. They get it in over the blue line. Now they can set up their power play. Guy. Need to get in a little bit closer. Being hounded there by Ferris. She'll go over to the right side to get it. Dropping back to the point goes Lannon. Another shot. A good one. That was Herishko. Left pad save made by Lund. Team Canada maintaining possession, but it hops over the stick of Lannon. She had a quick look up to see what she was going to do with it before she actually had it. That'll take some time off the clock. Under a minute to go in the power play. Again, they'll work the right side. That pass off the mark, but Thomas comes up with it for Canada, then taken away by Dumas. She's pinned to the boards by Mounier Jeffrey. That went right through the crease here at the other side. Oh, what a save by Lund! Dahlstedt had the open side of the net as the ball came through the blue paint. She was sitting there on the right side, looked to have the open net, and Lund with yet another huge save. 27 seconds to go in the power play. Again, Team Canada win the face-off. Shot off a leg to the near boards. Maya Irvine back at the point. She's got the ball for Team Canada. Dahlstedt again kicked away by Lund. Good job by Irvine to keep it in. Over to Dahlstedt. Into the slot. That shot wide by Payment. Penalty is over, and it slides into the crease. Lund has it. Team Canada player knocked down. We'll go back to 5-on-5. Best penalty killer was the goaltender, Rachel Lund. But St. John withstand that barrage thanks to their goaltender. Now they're back to even strength. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Still no score between these two teams. Brownridge for Team Canada. She's forced out. And here's a 2-on-1 for St. John. Champagne shoots. Looking short side. Just put it wide. Knocked down by Harris. Harris towards the goal. Jones has got that in the big trapper. And hangs on. Canada lugging it out. Vigneault Sargent. He'll take it in around behind the goal. Backhanded out, came out. Short side looked like she was going to keep going. Nifty little play. Irvine. The Guy's shot is tipped just wide. Payment got a stick on it. Payment's got it again. Ball goes in behind the goal. Vigneault Sargent in there along with Levine. Now Harishko comes in to help out. Levine plays it into the near corner. Boucher has it there. To Henman. Champagne. Thomas knocked off her stick. Goes to the board. Champagne has it. She'll weave through center. Good pass here on the right side to Arsenault. Off a stick down in the corner. Back to pick it up is Wilson for Team Canada to Guy. Guy will move it up along the boards towards the blue line. Simpson came in, took it away, and Simpson stumbled as she got away, turned it over. Back comes Bork into the middle. Ross. Team Canada unable to get it out. Parizo got to it. There's no help in front of the goal for her. Ball went to the boards, kicked ahead, and now a break for Team Canada. Here's a breakaway. Shot, another save by Lund, and she controls the rebound. Mounier Jeffrey had the opportunity. .438 to go, first period. Again, Canada controlled the draw. That was knocked down by Hannum. Can't get it out though. Faulkner kept it in. That shot wide of the goal. LeBlanc for St. John can't get it out. Will be kept in by Lennon. Lennon with a shot. That goes high, short side. Finally, it's cleared down the floor. Will it be enough for flooring? No, they're going to say that Lannon had a chance to maybe catch up to it. Up at the blue line. Still kept in just momentarily. The pass up ahead, and Simpson jumps on it. Simpson. Mounier Jeffrey backhand, another save by Lynn. Simpson gets in there. She's stopped by Lund. Simpson's got it again. St. John forced to just clear it down the floor, and that'll be a flooring call. The faceoff will come back down. And you can hear the cheering. I'm assuming that's for, well, a lot of red shirts over there in the stands. But Rachel Lund deserves a big hand. She's the reason it is still 0-0 with about 3.5 to go in the first. Irvine threw it up high in the air. Going up to get it was Harris, but it's kept in by Irvine. Henman working against Guy. Henman down into the corner. Henman takes it behind the goal, threw it out in front. Shot went wide. St. John on it again. A shot by Ford drifts wide on the short side, comes back to her here on the near boards. Guy knocks it down, can't get it out. Champagne looking for it, cleared away from her. Payment against Harris. Payment. Harris pins her to the boards. Payment keeps on going. Payment still with it. Ball goes off the glass down to the left of Lund. Champagne. Trying to get it out, she does. Dahlstead. Champagne for St. John, off the boards. Tried to get it to herself, that's broken up. Vigneault Sargent. Thomas. Thomas with his shot, blocker save made by Lund. Comes into the crease and Lund will cover it. 2:02 left to go in the first. Moving along quickly. Wilson with it for Team Canada. Shoots it in behind the goal. Waiting over there is Thomas. Into the slot. Cleared to the boards. St. John will get to it first and get it out. Good work there by Vanessa Ferris. Up to Horishko. She'll bring it in over the blue line, but lost a handle as she did. The ball came back to her. Now it comes to the near boards. Getting there first is Hannah Eaton for Canada. And she has it taken away. Lannon. Up at the blue line. That was intercepted. Kelsey McCrum got a stick on it. Now McCrum has it. McCrum in over the blue line. Swept off her stick. St. John complaining Canada had too many players out on the floor. They may have had a point. Ball slides in wide of the Team Canada goal. Still in the Team Canada and coming off the boards, it's McCrum. Shot was stopped. May have got a piece of the post as well. Into the final 30 seconds of this opening period. Mounier Jeffrey, ball rolls into Lunch, he'll cover it up. Ooh, about 4 seconds ran off the clock after that whistle. Let's take a quick break, see if they put any more time up. They didn't add any extra time. Looked like 3 or 4 seconds had run off. Not going to matter. Ball was bouncing around out towards the blue line as the buzzer goes. Good opening period for Team Canada. Great opening period for Rachel Lunn. We are tied 0-0 in this matchup between the two top teams in the women's division. Winner of this one will take first place heading in to the semifinals. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back for period number 2 of this women's B game. Quick break. Teams are back out on the floor, and we are set to go for period number 2. No score yet. Champagne. Nice little pass up ahead. Just missed Steph Ford. Ford coming off the boards, making a good move, getting into the high slot. A shot, it was knocked down in front of the goaltender. Ford's got it again along the boards. Fanned on that opportunity, and here comes Team Canada. Simpson. Pass in behind Payment. Payment's got it into the slot. Simpson's shot was blocked, kept in. Now it's cleared out. Vigneault Sargent. Stick handling across the blue line. We'll drop it back to Maya Irvine. Over to Jamie Guy. Back to Irvine. Long shot towards goal. It just missed. Payment. Behind the goal. To Brownridge. Back to Irvine. Another shot. Scores! Lund was screened. Didn't really see it. It may have changed direction in front of her as well. Although Irvine leading the charge to the bench, usually an indication that she is the goal scorer. Let's have a look. It'll come back to Irvine, just outside the blue line. And her shot looks like it may have gone 5-hole on Rachel Lund. She did not see it. And it is 1-0 for Team Canada. And Jeffrey breaking in. Her shot. Lund made that save. They've got a piece of that left post. Came out the other side. Dahlstedt to Faulkner. To Simpson. Eaton, her shot. Lund's got that. Holds on. Face-off win for St. John. Kept in by Thomas. Thomas for Team Canada. In the corner, watched by Levine of St. John. Ball comes out in front, cleared to the boards. Crook trying to get it out. Kept in by Wilson. Wilson shot, that's right on goal. Lund had to make the save. Thomas tried to center to hit the back of the goal. Goes into the corner. Played away by Crook. And St. John get it to the blue line. No further. Delayed offside. They have to tag up. Going back to get it is Wilson. That shot blocked by Wilson, and she'll pick it up and go the other way. Wilson in over the blue line. Vigneault Sargent in behind the goal. Watched by Dumas. Ball goes up in the air and stays in play as it hits the glass. Irvine takes it, swings it to the far side. On her backhand, tried to feed it in front. That was stopped by Kelsey McCrum. Still not out. Team Canada keeping the pressure on. Payment with a shot kicked away by Lund. Not even sure how she saw that one. Another shot. That one by Simpson. All Team Canada right now. Gets past Jamie Guy. Goaltender comes out to play it. Jones over to Irvine. To Simpson. Stopped by Dumas. Simpson pushes it down into the corner. Dumas stays with her. Dumas goes down. St. John come up with the loose ball to the boards. Lannon holds it in. Lannon with a shot. Long has it. The ball is still loose. She made a save, reached out to try and cover it, but the ball was knocked loose before she could. Now St. John will get it out. Champagne trying to cut inside, trying to split the defense. Seen her really handle the ball well in some previous games. There's a shot, a good scoring opportunity for St. John. Steph Ford. And a good save by Maggie Jones. Champagne coming off the boards, a good shot, and again, Jones in good position. Takes it right in the breadbasket, hangs on, doesn't give up a rebound. Thomas trying to reach out with one hand and a good defensive play. I'll get the number of the St. John player who made that play. I'll give credit where credit's due. It was number 15, Sam Burpee. That's who's got the ball now. He's been a good player throughout this championship for St. John. Ross holds it in behind the goal. Intercepted. Vigno Sargent. She'll go and get it down in behind the goal. Bounces off the boards. Chips it out in front on the backhand. Comes all the way out towards the blue line. Simpson has it there for Canada. Back to Brownridge. Threw it towards the goal. That went wide. Hit the back of the goal. Vigno Sargent. Swept away by Burpee. Kept in though. Hard shot. One stop that, and then the rebound put wide. Dahlstead with it again. Dahlstead off the boards to herself in the circle. Shot. That was stopped by Levine. And then cleared down the floor. And that will go just wide of the goal. So a flooring call against St. John. 8:14 to go. Second period. 1-0. The Team Canada U20s versus the St. John Thundercats. And St. John has called a timeout. And we will be right back. Teams have gone to their respective benches for this timeout. 8:14 to go, second period. 1-0 Team Canada. The only goal scored by Maya Irvine of Team Canada. Team Canada control it, wraparound attempt, and Lund having nothing to do with that. Continue to poke at it. Finally, the whistle goes. Mounier Jeffrey coming out from behind the goal, tried the jam play, the wraparound. Lund got the pad down against the post. No room there at all. It's Jamie Guy. Cleared away by St. John. Crook couldn't get away. Guy has got it. Crook stole it back. Crook stole it back. Okay, that was unintentional. Dumas back in her own end. Thomas trying to work off the boards. Thomas stays with it. Shot didn't get through to goal. Cleared away by Bork, but not out. Irvine kept it in. Now St. John with a chance to move it, get to center. They'll shoot it in. Wilson goes back to get it. Jones held on to that. Looks like she had a lot of time to move it. By the time the referee started yelling, move it, St. John player had closed into the proximity of the goal, and she had no choice but to hold on to it. Face-off win for St. John. LeBlanc, shot well wide, hits the back of the goal. Faulkner for Team Canada. To Eaton. Her pass is an errant one. Goes all the way down the floor. We'll come back down to our left, the Team Canada end. Again, two other women's games happening right now, which will determine the final standings. The other arena, blocker save made there by Jones. Champagne with a chance. It bounced off her stick and an easy catch for Jones. The other rink at Grant Harvey, we've got the Calgary Toon Squad against the Saskatoon Prairie Storm. And in the York Arena, New Tecumseh Extreme and the Edmonton Cherry Pickers. The only team we know that's been eliminated is the Ottawa Spartans. They had their final game of the round robin last night. They finished winless 0-3-1. 7 teams in the women's, 4 advance. These 2 teams will advance. It's just a question of where they will finish in the standings. Winner will get first place. Vigneault Sargent rips it in wide of the goal. Payment to Simpson. Back to Payment. Fanned on it. Payment has it in the corner. Tried to get it to Simpson. That was broken up. Comes back to Payment. Now she's got it to Simpson. Back to Payment. LeBlanc in there for St. John, able to get it out of the zone. Irvine having to hustle back. Vanessa Ferris watching her. Parizeau also in there. Ball goes to the corner. Guy looking for it. Ferris goes down. Ball is still up against the boards. Finally it comes loose. Team Canada have it. The referee in behind the goal is going to call a cross-checking penalty after the ball had come out. Jamie Guy with the extra shot to the St. John player and the Team Canada tall defenseman, Jamie Guy, will head to the penalty box for 4 minutes for cross-checking. Just a 1-goal lead. despite a significant difference in time of possession in favor of Team Canada. Now a lengthy power play. See if they can take advantage of this. Shot wide of the goal by Hannum. Team Canada gets the rebound and down the floor it goes. And getting there first will be Simpson. Simpson. He'll try and use up some time. Simpson twisting, turning. Eventually clears it in. She'll head to the bench. Good job there by Simpson on the penalty kill. Hopped over the stick of Lannon. Now Lannon goes into the corner to get it. Delayed offside against St. John. It's touched up. That will be an offside call. And we've got a penalty been called as well. Right at the end of that, 2 minutes tripping. That will go against St. John. Steph Ford. So a very short-lived power play, just 32 seconds. Now we'll go 4-on-4. St. John control it from the face-off. Levine trying to get it to McCrum. She's got it. McCrum gets the return pass off the boards. Pass was a tough one. Dahlstead picked it off. Harris to Levine. She's pushed to the boards. Irvine, the right point. Top of the circle now. Shot deflected in front. Cleared away. Wilson replaces Dahlstead, just coming off the bench. Her shot high off the glass, stays in play. Team Canada keep it in. Vigneault Sargent. Allowed to turn, shoot, save made by Lund. Ball goes up in the air, glove to the boards. Wilson with a hard shot, hit the outside of the net. Thomas, wrap around, there was room. Couldn't tuck it in. Wilson shoots this one, a lower shot. That one off of Hannum into the corner. Aaron pass, Simpson. Back to Wilson. Wilson stops, has a look, likes to come back to the point. 21, Kayleen Wilson. The ball rolls into Lund and she will hold on. Simpson to take the face-off for Canada. They win it. Comes back to Wilson, but chipped away. Faulkner with Crook in pursuit. Backhanded out by Burpee. Kayla Wilson got it down into the St. John end. Picked up there by Ross. Over to Steph Ford. Ford's penalty is over, so St. John back on the power play for another minute. Hustling back to get it is Sarah Burpee. Sam Burpee, rather. Faulkner will get their first for Team Canada. Faulkner continues to chew up time down in the St. John end. Now it'll be Herishko getting there first. Great penalty kill here by Team Canada. Faulkner and Herishko doing great work. Now it's Herishko behind the goal. Finally, St. John come up with it. So that pass again to nobody in particular, and it'll be sent back in. That'll do it. Penalty is now over. We're back to 5-on-5. Slap pass up the blue line, picked off by Vigneault Sargent. She'll bring it in onside. Under a minute to go now here in the second period. Dahlstead. Her centering pass was stopped by Hannum. Hannum with it again. Can't get it out. Vigneault Sargent slid to block that. Now Vigneault Sargent comes up with the ball. Under 30 to go in the opening. Or in the second period, rather. Pass out in front. Chance there for Eden. Her shot was blocked by the defense. Champagne with another brilliant move. Trying to get around the outside. Finally lost it. To Simpson. 6 seconds to go. They're going to run out of time. Just 2 seconds left. Second period comes to an end. The only goal of the game coming in that second period. Maya Irvine, the defenseman for Team Canada. A long shot from outside the blue line. The goaltender was screened. And that's it. Just the one goal between these two teams. After 30 minutes of play, we'll take a 2-minute break. These are the men's BC&D and women's B National Ball Hockey Championships from the Grant Harvey Center in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Back in 2, everyone. Here we go, final period. First place on the line in this Women's B National Championship. Simpson to the blue line. That's picked off. We're at even strength to start this third period. Irvine, he'll just shoot it into the corner, head to the bench. Quick change for Team Canada. Coming off the bench was Dahlstead, sliding to try and hold it in, but couldn't get a stick on it. Payment plays it back to Guy. And another quick change for Team Canada. Eaton had to go off her stick. Goes to the boards with Dumas. Thomas drops it back. Eaton. Good defensive play by Steph Ford to knock it off her stick. Thomas comes up with it for Team Canada. That was intercepted. Kept in. Back at center by Wilson. Drifts it in wide. Rishko knocked off her stick. A big collision between two of the players. They both get up. Champagne, long shot off a leg. Following up on it is Henman. Henman to the boards. Goes to the far side. Slapped around by Zikowitz. Mounier Jeffrey. To the blue line, no further. Slap back down the floor. And it will be a flooring call against St. John. .216 gone in the third period. Got one more round robin game to go after this one before we get into the semifinals. That will be in the men's C. We've got the Toronto Monsters and the Edmonton Killer Bees. Should be a good one. Play just inside the blue line of St. John. Team Canada have it. Irvine, she'll shoot it. It's redirected. Lund got a stick on it, kept it out. Cleared away finally by Hannon. Irvine back in her own end. To Zikowitz. Pass nearly picked off. Comes off the boards. It'll be kept in, though, by Simpson. Simpson. Zikowitz. Down into the corner. Watched there by Levine. Kept in by Team Canada. This one over the top of the goal. Bounces to the side. Zikowitz is on it. Nobody in the slot. It goes between a couple of Team Canada players. Simpson has it. That one again wide of the goal. Zikowitz knocks it down. It's loose there. She gets a shot. It goes wide. Zikowitz in front of the goal again, and again it's cleared away. Brownridge. Lannon shot ends up in the corner. Levine for St. John. Can't get it out. Vigneault Sargent. Bouncing ball, almost dribbles it in a la basketball. Ball was bouncing. She tapped it about 4 times as she moved in. Brownridge back at the left point. Went off of Ferris into the corner. Vigneault Sargent with it. Trying to work into shooting position. Backhand on goal, save made by Lund. Finally, St. John get it, clear it down the floor to go right on goal, so no flooring. Jones quickly up ahead to Faulkner. Faulkner drops it back to Vigneault Sargent. Big slap shot, missed the target. Again, they can't get it out. Wilson puts it towards the goal. Over to the boards. Ford, she can't get it out, but now they will. Chipped in, giving chase, Lauren Henman. Henman down in behind the goal. Back to Ford, a good pass. Ford working into the circle, a shot, scores! Steph Ford puts it up top and we're tied. Not a lot of chances for St. John. That was one of the better ones and they make good on it. See Ford, and she's allowed to bring it in. She was on the boards, takes it almost to the dot, and then beats the goaltender high, short side, over the glove, over the shoulder. And we're tied at 1. 9:46 left to go to decide this one. Eaton trying to get around the outside. Made the pass over to Herisko a little bit beyond her reach. Into the slot it goes. Off the board, Champagne. She'll take her time. Up ahead. Gets it to Henman. Henman back to Champagne. She's dangerous. Look at that move. Henman following up on it. Thomas took it away. Thomas gets away from Henman. Dumas was with her. Comes behind the goal. Bork. Faulkner will hold it in. Faulkner for Team Canada. Faulkner with a shot off the stick of Bork and out of play. Under 9 to go in this game. No overtime in the round robin. Timeout has been called by St. John. Time to hear from Napper. Play underway again after the timeout. Lannon. Shot on goal. Save made by London. Rebound was there. Simpson had the backhand. Lund made that save as well. McCrum couldn't get it out. Now they'll bring it out. Crook stopped at the blue line, goes to the boards. Vigneault Sargent brings it back for Team Canada. She cut into the slot area, had the ball knocked away from her. It'll be kept in. Dahlstead. Bork. Henman. Actually, that's 11. Dumas. She lost it. Shot rattles around at the side of the goal. The goal has come loose, been dislodged. Whistle goes. Face-off will stay right there. Anna Brownridge take the face-off. She won it cleanly. Back to Wilson. Ball comes to the near boards. Down the floor. This will bring about a whistle. Ross lost it at center. Here's Zikowitz. Long shot goes in wide. The goal came over the top of the goal, bounced out in front. Nobody could get a stick on it. Now a backhand put wide by Mounier Jeffrey. Wilson played it out in front. Mounier Jeffrey was tied up. Ball squirts free here to the near side. It's Irvine. Ball goes into the St. John bench. Face off, I believe, will stay in the St. John end. And that is indeed where they're going to perform the face off. 6:46 to go. Third period. Champagne trying to turn off the boards. Good job by Irvine to stay with her. Champagne plays it behind the goal to Henman. Champagne's got it on the backhand, lifted it high over the top of the goal. Knocked down at center. Shot back in. Champagne and Irvine go in there. They collide. Sticks come up. No contact. Champagne trying to turn, lost her balance from her stomach. Still plays it back behind the goal. Maya Irvine. Pass was a good one for Thomas. Thomas mishandled it briefly and now gets it ahead to Eaton. Eaton. She lost it. McCrum. Faulkner. Bork played it off the boards. Vigneault Sargent stole it, knocked off her stick. Hannum to the blue line. Kept in by Lannon. Then she lost it. Good battle along the boards. Comes out towards center. It'll come out. Payman has it under 5 to play. Pass too far for Vigneault Sargent. That will be a flooring call against Team Canada. Save made by Jones. The shot came in from the boards. Backhand, another save by Jones, and now Team Canada on their heels a little bit. All of a sudden, Maggie Jones has to come up with a couple of big saves. St. John has upped their game. That shot came in wide. St. John on it right away. A little confusion in Team Canada defense, but who was supposed to be covering her? The ball comes to Frank, goes high in the air, finally cleared to the boards. Eden shot it down the floor. Hustling back there is Bork. Thomas was watching her. Henman. Henman is looking for Champagne. Too far for her. Irvine will go back to get it. Play right at center, finally brought in. Thomas was free on the left side, and the reason she was free, she was offside. Got in a little bit ahead of the play, got a little bit anxious, saw all that space in front of her. So offside it is. Face-off won by Team Canada. Faulkner for Payment. Payment down in the corner. Allowed to take it behind the goal. Now Harris gets it right out in front. Oh, big time! Saved by Lund! He robbed Brooke Lannon, who was set up beautifully by Payment. She's made some great saves today. That may have been her best. And that shot down the floor. It'll be a flooring call. Wow, what a save by Lund. Quick reaction. The ball came right out in front. And a good shot by Lannon and a better reaction by Lund. Under 3 to play as we continue to count this one down. A funny bounce off the boards. He gets out. Lannon really has to hustle back to get it. Gives it to Faulkner. Up at center. It comes out. Stolen. Mounier Jeffrey. Good work by Chantal LeBlanc to get it to the boards. Spinning off the board. Simpson. Simpson getting into the high slot. Shot. Too many people in front. Back of the point. Dahlstedt. Again, it's blocked just inside the blue line. Simpson swings it over to the other side. Wilson winds up. That hit somebody in front. That one went wide. LeBlanc in the corner. She goes down. Brownridge to the side of the goal. St. John have it. Pass a little bit too far. Wilson's going to be able to hold it in. Champagne couldn't catch up to it. The whistle was gone. Got an injured Team Canada player. It's number 18, Sandrine Mounier Jeffrey. She needs a little bit of assistance to get to the bench. Face off outside the blue line, 1:45 to go. I'm not sure, to be honest with you folks, what the tiebreak situation is between these two teams. Rolls into Lund. In case this does end in a tie, they will have identical records. Obviously, we can't go to heads up. Timeout called by Team Canada. We'll be back. Minute 20 to go. Third period. Tie game between these two teams. Cleared to the boards. Long shot in, cleared away by Lunn. On it first is Henman. Under a minute to go. It's going to come down to plus minus if they're tied. And don't have that information in front of me, folks. I apologize. Here's Henman. In front, Champagne's got a chance. Champagne with a shot. Stopped by Jones. That was the player that St. John would want. If they could pick one to be in all alone, but Jones with a huge save. Now we'll go the other way. Lunn made the save. The ball kicked back in front of her. She wasn't sure where it was. She looked over her right shoulder. The ball was right between her feet. She found it and holds on. If it does end in a tie, these teams will finish 1-2. Just not sure who will finish first, who will finish second. Team Canada wanted to get in a line change. It was denied. Referee's hand had already come down. Shot into the crease, rattles around there. Lunn has got it. Finally the whistle goes. 6.8 seconds left. That will do it. Final buzzer, and these two teams tie at 1. What a game by Rachel Lunn. Goaltender for St. John, and in goal for Team Canada, Maggie Jones also had a great game and came up big at the end, stopping Champagne on the breakaway with under 30 seconds to go. So we'll have to wait to get the results of the tiebreaker between these two teams, but they will advance to the semis. One more preliminary game to go this morning. That will be in the men's C. We've got the Toronto Monsters, Edmonton Killer Bees coming up next. Game in about 15 minutes from now. We invite you to come back. Then we may have more information on the women's standings when we do. All right. Let's get out of that commercial. Sorry about that, folks. At least we had the play up in the top corner, so you didn't miss it too much. A lot going on here. We're going to take a break, catch your breath, come back with that men's game in just a few minutes.